Good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to see every one of you here today in this beautiful space. Welcome to the Christ Church Cathedral downtown. My name is Valentina Huang, the cathedral organist here. We're just so happy to see that you're here. In lieu of the grand celebration of the FIFA this summer, we are very happy to offer you guys this series of organ mini concerts, and I hope it has been fun to some of you who has been attending from the very first concert. We're very grateful that you're here today. Today is such a wonderful opportunity for every one of us to gather around here outside of our regular Sunday services in this beautiful space to witness once again the beauty of this church, the beauty of this instrument. This organ has been standing in this space for so many, many years. It has witnessed so much history of this church. Alongside with our fabulous cathedral and parish choir, I think the music ministry here at Christ Church has played such an important role in shaping and elevating the liturgy and worship experience for all of us. And today, you get to experience a different side of this magnificent instrument offered by our old friend, Matthew Dion. Matthew Dion, once again, was an organ scholar from us, and now he is a music director at St. Francis Episcopal Church. And he's bringing over a fabulous program that not only has so many organ classics, but also have a little touch of this fun, jazzy Gershwin tune on the organ. So you will definitely enjoy today's program. Please feel free to browse the booklet that you have and to learn more about every performer and the concert. And the next one is coming up on Wednesday, and I hope to see you again here. So now, before I turn the stage to Matthew Dion, I would like to say there will be cathedral tour offered right after this concert for those of you who are interested in learning more about this space and this church, as well as a noon prayer happening right here in the chancel. And also, I would like to mention there is a lovely cathedral bookstore that will be opening right on the other side of the building. So if you have some time, I would encourage you to go check it out. So let's welcome Matthew Dion.
Good morning, everyone. Happy FIFA. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to be here today and to be back in this wonderful space and to see so many familiar faces and some new ones, too. But thank you all for coming. I want to say a huge thank you to Valentina Wong and Robert Simpson, who have put this whole series together, and it's just such a wonderful time to be together here on this Monday morning. That piece I just played was Grayston Ives' Entrada, and I tried today to sort of find pieces that had some kind of soccer theme. And in this case, this piece sort of chronicles England and England's association with soccer. Of course, modern soccer as we know it began in England with the Association of Soccer, which was founded in something like 1850, 1860. But in any case, soccer has always been very, very prevalent in England and something that people really, really enjoy. And this is no exception for Edward Elgar, our next composer. Edward Elgar was actually a diehard soccer fan. He actually traveled on his bike over 40 miles to go see matches played at one of the local stadiums. But this piece, Nimrod, comes from his Enigma Variations, features one of his most beautiful melodies, a melody that most people really come to love and enjoy. So I hope you enjoy Elgar's Nimrod. Thank you so much. So for the next set on this program, I picked three American works, mainly to celebrate the opportunity that the states have had to host these games. This is the first time in history that both Mexico, Canada, and the United States are all hosting FIFA World Cup games, which is sort of fun. This first piece I'm going to play is by 19th century composer Eugene Thayer. Eugene Thayer was an organist based in the Boston area. Eventually he moved over to Vermont and spent much of his time, but became very well known in the 19th century for his playing and his compositions. And he wrote 5 organ sonatas, and this piece comes from his second organ sonata, which was written during the Civil War. It's a fugue based on My Country 'Tis of Thee, which was very common in that time for composers to write patriotic pieces. The tune comes all over, it goes everywhere. Sometimes it's in my feet, sometimes it's in my hands, sometimes it's modulated, it's all over the place. So try to pick it out when you can, it's sort of fun. After that, I will play, sort of show the organ's more theater organ, colorful side, something maybe you wouldn't hear in church on Sunday morning. A piece by one of my former professors at Oberlin, Krista Rakic, called Hommage à Gershwin, Quilabet on Slain. This features 2 tunes, Summertime, which is very appropriate, by Gershwin, and the tune Slain, which we often sing to in the hymnal Be Thou My Vision. And she takes the tunes and sort of weaves them together in sort of this very creative and whimsical piece. I think she describes it best in the description of her piece. She calls it hazy, hot, and humid. And if you've taken a step outside today, you will know that we are in the perfect place for this. Following that, I will play a brief work by the American composer Albert Travis. This is an arrangement of the famous tune from Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, Ode to Joy, otherwise known as Joyful, Joyful, We Adore Thee, and many other names as well. I hope you enjoy these next 3 pieces. Thank you very much. All right. This next piece has absolutely nothing to do with soccer at all. No. Claude Debussy's arabesques are very well known and well-loved piano pieces. And in the early 1900s, a man by the name of Léon Roch decided to transcribe a bunch of these for the organ. And I do think it illustrates a soccer game pretty well. There's many whimsical movements, lots of gotcha moments where, you know, a phrase ends early, or there's some little fun musical anecdote that sort of moves through the piece as we go along. I think it really does illustrate sort of the chaotic nature of a soccer game with all of the wonderful, and it again features some of the more orchestral colors of the organ, stuff maybe you wouldn't hear on a Sunday morning. But in any case, it's a lovely work, and I hope you enjoy that. And then I will conclude the program today with Viern's Caroline de Westminster, sort of an ode to England again for their development of soccer. But this features the famous Westminster chime, which occurs in multiple parts throughout the piece. Viern wrote this piece when he was traveling in England in the mid-1920s or so, and it originated as an improvisation. He wrote it down, and it became one of his most popular pieces. And it is true in certain soccer stadiums in England, the Westminster chime is used to signal halftime. So in any case, it does have a little bit of a soccer connection, I suppose. I want to thank you again for coming to today's program. Thank you for being here, and please stay safe in this heat. Thanks so much.